I don't know, man. YouTube is just so messed up. I don't know what the heck's going on with it. I can't figure it out. So we'll just broadcast it here and we'll just send it up to YouTube. I don't know what else to do with it. It's garbage. YouTube is garbage. I'm just going to quit broadcasting up to YouTube. We'll just start going back. I'll just start broadcasting the hitbox and send it up to YouTube, I guess. All right, JC already starting to cut that time down. Has cut it down to 1 second. One second behind our leader, Michael. Michael's been out front. Wow, man, he has led a ton of laps today. 82 laps he's been in the lead, so that's pretty amazing for him. Dealing with a lot of lap traffic has allowed Nobrega to close up on him. Now Nobrega just 0.7 of a second behind him. Elbert still in third, 4.6 seconds back of the leader. They're going to be coming up on pit stops again here shortly, folks. Oh, we got one spinning. Dennis spinning around there. Not sure if he had any help or not, but boy, is he ever going to drop. Well, let's go back and see if we can find out what happened to him. May have had a little bit of help there, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. He looks like he just got really loose right there. A little tap in the corner by Rawl is going to send him around. So Dennis going around, but no caution. No caution, folks. Michael still out in the lead. Nobrega right there on his heels. 0.3 of a second. Whatever Nobrega did to his car, he has got that thing working like a charm right now. He has closed up right on the back bumper of our leader, Michael Gogolinski. All right, passing him on the inside. This is going to be for the lead. And it looks like Nobrega just drives on by like it was nothing. Wow, that's amazing. Good racing by them two, man. And Michael backs it out as caution comes out. Right there, looks like Lucas Bula. And he may have blown his motor, not sure. We'll go back here and check it out one more time. These guys racing it pretty hard. Looks like Lucas just gets into the wall right there and comes down across the track and hits somebody. Wow, and it looks like he did blow his motor. Oh, man. Well, I don't know. He's on pit road. I don't know if they can get that fixed up or not. Back up front, J.C. Nobrega. Let's see, he is bringing them down pit road right now. J.C. bringing the whole field down pit road. Comes to a stop in his pit stall. Michael in his pit stall. Forward tire change. And it looks like J.C. Nobrega gonna beat him off a pit road to take that lead back over. Very, very interesting. Good pit stop. 14.9 seconds for JC and 15 seconds flat for Michael Gokolinski. All right, Albert coming out third, Pierre fourth, Danny fifth, Miguel coming out sixth, Fausto seventh, Javier's eighth, Bronislav ninth, and Marcus Hagman in the top 10. Okay, we are past the halfway mark, but we're still having a lot of people coming down pit road yet. These are the guys that probably lap down cars. There's the 42 of Anton in his pit stall. Okay, back up to our leader. Looks like we've got about 25 cars left in the race right now. A couple of them on pit road. Dennis Sherp and Lucas Bula on pit road. Lucas with an awful lot of damage on that. I don't know if they'll get that thing fixed up or not. He is really mangled up after that wreck. Okay, we're waiting to get the one to go. Michael going to be starting on the outside of J.C. Nobrega, so we'll have to see how them two handle that. Lap cars get in the way by to go around and catch up to the back part of the field. And the front guys here are all going to be doubling up here. We're going back to green flag racing here in just a minute, folks. Take a look here. This is caution number 3, and we've had 7 lead changes. Right now, Michael Gokolinski has led the most laps with 88 laps. That's pretty awesome. Good job, Michael. He definitely has been the class of the field today. Pace cars in, and we're going green flag racing here, folks. J.C. Nobrega with a great start. That means Michael's going to have to tuck in behind him. Michael, we know, is good, gets better as the race starts. Not really that good on maybe older tires, but he's pretty good on new tires. So let's see what he's got for J.C. as Albert now gets in a good battle with Pierre here for third. Oh, and Albert gets a little squirrely. That's just what Pierre needed to try to get the clear of Albert. Excuse me, boy, I get them too confused. Still battling side by side though. Miguel's starting in, or finishing, yeah. Back here in 5th, and it looks like Pierre does get by Albert after them two battle it out for a few laps. Okay, nothing changing up front right now. Let's go back in the field a little bit. Bronislav back here in 9th place, running about 2.7 seconds behind the leader. Dennis in 10th. It's a good thing these guys were probably praying for a caution to try to get caught up to the leaders, and now we may see some really, really good racing here amongst these guys. Marcus Hagman in 11th, started 27th on the field today, running in the 11th spot. Oh, some cars wiggly. Oh, into the wall. Doggone. Get a hold of her, buddy. That's Marcus. That cost him a position on the track, and he has got the number 5 of Raw coming up on him to take another position away from him, and that's going to put Marcus back to 13th after hitting the wall. All right, Nebrega and Michael going side by side, door to door here, folks. And Michael getting by Nebrega, and look who's taking over second, Pierre on the inside. This is getting good, folks. These guys racing like it is the last lap, but they're setting up for the finish of this race. We're still going to have another pit stop, though. It's somewhere along the line. But Michael back up front to lead another lap, making it lap 8, number 90. All right, then on the inside, now JC Nobrega back on the inside, door to door with Pierre. Wow, them guys battling it up pretty hard right now. Side by side back there. And that's just what Michael wants to see, them guys battling hard. But it looks like JC still has not cleared Pierre. Pierre just too strong on that high side. JC down there just about catching the bottom line there, the white line. Is in second, technically, but hasn't really completed that pass on Pierre. Pierre just fighting really, really hard right now. And Nobrega finally gets by Pierre to put him into third. Looking ahead to our leader from Nobrega, as he's hanging right there about 0.3 of a second behind Michael. And we know Nobrega's setup does get better on the long run, so let's see how long it takes him to get up there and battle it up with our leader now that he's back out in some cleaner air once he cleared Pierre. Pierre hanging on pretty strong, but boy, he's got a good setup under that car. It does hang the high side really well. He's been in so many battles side by side. It's just unbelievable. Albert right here, him and Pierre have been battling a lot today. So these guys all right there within 0.6 of a second of each other, from the leader to fourth. That's awesome. Good racing, guys. Good racing. Michael leading these guys around. Boy, that could have been a little bit of a mistake right there. And caution is out, folks. Let's go back and take a look. Oh, Vitt into the wall. Go back and see what happened to Vitt. Looks like it might have been coming off of turn 2. Oh, he hits the wall going into turn 1. Looks like he just drove straight into it. Oh, and he's going to get tangled up there with the 99, I believe it is. Oh, man, into the wall pretty hard. A lot of guys getting by him, but it looks like Vitt may have blown the motor on that car. Unfortunate for Vitt today. Man, he was running so well. I don't know, he may tow. Yeah, he is on pit road trying to see if he can get that fixed up. And our leader bringing everybody down pit road. Like a 4-tire change for Michael. We've got a lot of guys coming off because he's going to get off first, and he does. Beats everybody up. Pierre coming out second. JC Nebrega third, Albert fourth, Fausto fifth, Miguel sixth, Dennison seventh, Javier eighth, Bronislav 9th, and Rawl your top 10. Well, what do you say we try to maybe get a word in with Fausto? He's going to be starting 5th. We'll see if we can't get a word in with him.
Yeah.
Fausto, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy.
Alright.
Fausto, how's the racing been for you out there? I see you're running up here in the 5th spot. Good place to restart this race. How's your racing been?
It's been good. We've been working with the team, with Miguel, and we are trying to put our car in the top 5, so for now it's good. We are now hoping that there are no more cautions because our car is good on the long run, so maybe we have a shot.
Well, that's always a good thing. I like to hear that, you know, guys saying their setup's good on the long run. You got some tough guys up ahead of you. You got anything for them?
No, I have nothing for him. I just wish him good luck and some bad luck in the last laps.
Good, yeah. 10-4, buddy. Good job. All right, well, we wish you luck, Fausto, and keep the car clean, and maybe you'll be up there in winner's circle before the end of the race. So talk to you later then. Thanks for chatting.
Thank you, sir. Really.
Okay, let's see what Fausto's got for him. He's got some fast guys out ahead of him. Doggone. Okay, our leader here, Michael, ready to get this thing going again as all the lap cars go by. Going to be looking at a clean track here to get this thing finished up. Maybe. Still going to have to make one more pit stop, though, even if this thing does go green the rest of the way. We're down to 24 cars left in the race, but we've still got a couple of them sitting on pit road. Lucas Bula and Vitt Solomon on pit road. So, all right, Pierre starting on the outside. JC Nebrega third and Albert in fourth. Coming out of turn 4, pace car dives onto pit road. Michael brings him to the line, waiting on the green. And green, green, green. Here we go, guys. Off and going again. JC Nebrega on the inside of Pierre. They've been there before. They know what to do with that. But Nobrega ahead by about a fender. But coming out of the turn, Pierre is so strong on that high side. Man, he's got a setup for that high side, don't he? Nobrega clears Pierre, takes over second. Pierre looked like he was going to try the old crossover maneuver and come back on the inside, but J.C. Nobrega just slammed the door right on him and said, "No, you're not." All right, so good racing here, folks. Good racing. Albert right there in a close fourth. Back here in fifth, Fausto. Dennis in sixth. Miguel back in seventh. Him and Fausto, teammates, here running fifth and seventh. Javier in eighth. Bronislav ninth. Rawl in 10th. Evan in 11th. Good to see Evan back up there, started fourth today, running 11th. Maybe he can get that car back up into contention. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Nobrega right on the back bumper. Boy, these front four are just nose to tail. Have been since the start of the race, all the way since the very first green flag. These guys have been battling. Nobrega has started 15th, now running in second, so he's definitely fast. Pierre started 14th, running third. Albert started 11th, running fourth. And he's kind of fallen off of those front three just a touch. And caution is on the track again here, folks. Let's go back and see where it is. Oh, Hugo into that. Oh, that's not good. Poor Hugo. Well, looks like Lewis comes to the inside and Hugo wiggles a little bit. And Lewis comes up the hill into the side of Hugo, driving it in there just a little too hard. Puts Hugo into the fence. Good thing that safer barrier's there. Man, I'll tell you, that could have been very, very, very traumatic there for... Alright, we're back up live. And Michael's still up front. J.C. Nobrega second. Pierre in third. Is Michael going to bring him down pit road once again? I don't know. I don't know if he's going to want to give up that track position. But J.C. takes a look like he was going to. Fakes him out. And front four staying out. Fausto going to be bringing him down pit road, though. From fifth on back, coming down pit road. Fausto looks like he is going to do a 4-tire change for Fausto, making a little adjustment on the car probably, and he's gone. Going to come out right ahead of his teammate there, Miguel. Well, it's still going to only put him back in about 8th position, so he really only lost maybe a position or two on that, so good job by Fausto. Good call by his crew chief. Well, let's get up to our leader. Got that 5-hour energy drink car out front and keeping it out front for 100, coming to 108 laps. So over half of the race he's been out front, folks. All right, everybody doubled up, ready to go green flag racing here, folks, so get ready. It's going to be good. It's been some good racing here, man. I am just impressed with the racing that these guys do each and every week here. It looks like we've lost a couple more guys out of the race. Lucas Bula and Vit Solomon out of the race, so we're down to 22 cars on the track. Hugo's still sitting on pit road, getting damage fixed up as a pace car dives onto pit road. And Michael ready for the green. Green. A great shot by him. Wow. Pierre on the inside of JC Nobrega. He's on the inside for a change. Usually he's stuck up on that high side. He handles it well, though. Not as good as, or better than, I should say, JC. JC didn't handle that very good. Albert right there in fourth. Javier Lorenzo in fifth. And Fausto goes back to sixth. Rawl in seventh. This has been kind of a race of attrition here today. These guys have really had some problems with... Oh, and caution is on the track again here, folks. Oh, a couple of them getting together. Bronislav into it. No. Well, let's go back and take a look here, folks. See what happened to Bronislav. Oh, okay, there it looks like we were going to go 3 wide. He comes down the hill right into Anton. Anton right there had a run. And it looks like Bronislav tried to come down, get away from that high side. And when he did, Anton was right there and they got together. Alright, so back up live. These guys ready to try to get this thing back underway. Alright, our leader coming down pit road right now, folks. Our leader finally coming on pit road. Now, I don't believe he can make it from here to the end. I don't believe. But he's coming down and going to get service on his car. Pierre staying out, going to be our new leader. Looks like a 4-tire change for Michael. Alright, so Pierre, now our new leader. JC Nobrega second. Albert third. Javier fourth. Rawl in fifth. Or Fausto. Fausto may be in fifth, okay. Miguel sixth. Marcus Hagman seventh. Dennis in eighth. Michael now going to be in ninth place as he comes off of pit road. So he's going to have a little bit of ground to make up. I think he was thinking the rest of the field would follow him down, and they decided not to. So Pierre out front once again. Okay, doubling up, ready to go back green. Ready to get this thing back underway here, folks. We've had a little bit of a rash of cautions here. This is the 6th caution of the day. We went for the longest green flag run there at the beginning, and now we've had kind of a rash of cautions here lately. So all right, pace car is in. Green, green, green. Good start by Pierre. JC Nobrega hanging on right there in second. Fausto in fourth, trying to catch up to Albert. Albert in third. Great start by these guys. Miguel in fifth. Dennis in sixth. Raw in seventh. Danny back to eighth. Gets a great run there and gets by Javier. Javier Lorenzo going back. And Michael looking to capitalize on that. Comes up on the inside of Javier and takes over the 9th position from him, moving forward, folks. We will keep an eye on him. Dennis goes door to door with Miguel, and Miguel loses out on that, goes way up the hill, and that opens the door for the number 5 of Raul to get by him. Raul powering by him. So Miguel losing another spot. Pierre's still out front, but he has got company, folks. JC Nobrega up on the high side. Dives it back down to the bottom, and now looking to the inside. Them two still door to door, and we know Pierre is really good up on that high side. But Nobrega up into the lead right now. They come across the line. Let's see if he's got it. And he does. Nobrega goes into the lead. Looking back on Pierre. Pierre not giving up without a fight, though. Man, he battled him really hard up on the high side, and I'm afraid Nobrega, once he gets out clean air, he's going to set sail just like Michael did earlier. Raw looking back to Michael right there. Michael running in the 7th spot and coming up on the back of Raw. Pretty tough here. And gets by Raw easily and moves into 6th. Next one on his list is going to be Dennis as he starts closing up on him. Boy, a little bit of smoke by these guys up in the front. Very good racing as Michael's trying to work his way back up to the front. And he has closed right up on Dennis's bumper here, pretty close. And looks to the inside of Dennis. Dennis closes the door on him. Right there on the bumper. and puts Dennis, boy, taps the wall. And now Michael trying to work on Fausto. Fausto the next one. Boy, is he ever moving forward, folks. JC Nobrega out there checking out on the field. Now 8/10 ahead of Pierre. Albert in third. Fausto in fourth, and he's got company. Michael taking a spot away from him easily. Fausto giving way to him, and Michael falling into the fourth place. Now 1.6 seconds behind the leader. Moving up, has led 112 laps today. Definitely been the class of the field. But I don't know, man. I'll tell you what, JC Nobrega has sure come alive here in the latter part of this race. Let's go back and check on a few more of them here. Sean Ambrose still out there running. Good job, Sean, running in the 20th spot. Rick Timmis running in 19th, running about 5 laps down to the leader. Lewis running in the 18th spot, about 5 laps down to the leader. Anton, 5 laps down. Those guys in a battle of their own. Mario in 16th, and he is blinking like son of a gun. Mr. M, we ain't talked too much about Mr. M today. Here he is running 15th, still on the lead lap. Xavier in 14th, still on the lead lap, running, doing a good job out there. Bronislav, another one. He's having a pretty good day, running 13th. Marcus Hagman in 12th. 5.7 seconds behind the leader right now. Albert gets by Pierre. Boy, Pierre is so strong on that high side, but Albert, them two have been door to door almost all day long. They've been battling. We've seen some great battles between them two. And it looks like, oh no, every time I say it looks like Albert's got him. He had to check up or Pierre would have got into the back of him, so he saved a caution right there, or some damage on their vehicles. Great racing here, folks. Pierre hangs on to that position. All right, let's go back a little further here. Javier Lorenzo in 11th. Danny in 10th. Evan now worked his way back up to the 9th place. Rawl in 8th. Man, that's a sharp-looking car, Rawl. Love it. Miguel in 7th. Takes a peek right here on the inside of Dennis. Good battles going on all around the track. Man, these guys really, really hooking up. Looking ahead from Miguel. Boy, I'll tell you, poor Pierre has just been... Oh, and he gets into the wall. And now Miguel looking to take over 6th spot from Dennis, but Dennis pretty strong on that high side. And Michael does clear all these guys. Now Pierre fighting back on the inside of Fausto. Holy smokes, these guys are battling hard. Michael trying to get up here and battle it up with Albert for the 2nd spot. In the meantime, JC Nobrega checking out. 2.2 seconds ahead of Albert. Looking back on the rest of that field back there as Fausto maintains 4th and Dennis 5th. Pierre 6th. Pierre still not giving up without a fight, though. He just cannot, his car just doesn't seem to work as good on the low line as it does on that high line. He tries, he gets his nose in there, but can't complete that pass. Fausto gets a little loose. Up on the outside, or on the inside, excuse me. Dennis gets by and Pierre gets by. And also Miguel. So boy, Miguel getting by. Nobrega has just checked out on the field. He's out there 3.2 seconds, folks, ahead of Michael. Albert peeling off these guys. Looks like he may be heading for pit road, and this could be his final pit stop of the day right here, folks. He's coming down pit road. Maybe a little off pit sequence from the rest of the guys, but I'm sure we'll see a 4-tire change here, this being his last fuel stop of the day. And I'm sure he'll want to make sure he's got good tires on that thing too, to make it the whole way. Probably going to put him a lap down, but when everybody else pits, he'll get back on the lead lap. 4 tires and full of fuel, and he's out of there. Good job, Albert. All right, JC out here by 3.3 seconds over Michael Gokolinski. JC just passes up these lap cars easily. It looks like right now with everybody clear, and it looks like we've got about 11 cars on the lead lap. Mr. M, the last one, in 11th place. And he's not too awful far ahead of the leader. These guys turning some pretty fast laps here. He's probably about 7 seconds ahead of our leader. Albert goes actually 2 laps down just by coming in on pit road. Doesn't take long here, folks. Now, actually 1 lap, but sometimes it reads 2, sometimes it reads 1, depending on where the leader's at. 1 lap down. You can go a lap down pretty easy here. Alright, Michael back here 3.2 seconds. Doesn't seem to be closing up on Nobrega, but we'll keep an eye on these guys and see when they're planning on their last pit stop of the day. Dennis in 3rd. Pierre in 4th. Pierre's dealing with some lap cars himself. Raul in 5th. Miguel 6th, Fausto 7th, Evan 8th, Bronislav 9th, Xavier in 10th, Mr. M 11th. Last one on the lead lap. First one a lap down, Mario. Mario's been pretty clean, but I think he does have just a tick of damage on that car. Albert blinking like crazy here. I'm trying to find him on the track, but yeah, he's blinking. There he is, 13th spot. Danny in 14th. Javier now in 15th. Marcus Hagman 16th. I heard somebody hit the wall. Lewis 17th. Anton 18th. Rick Timmis in 19th. Sean Ambrose 20th, coming down off of pit road, excuse me. Probably his final pit stop of the day. Going to be 30 to go here, folks, in just a minute. Klaus Winther sat on pit road and got all that damage fixed up. Here he is running 13 laps down. But still running, folks, 21st. Hugo still sitting on pit road. Let's get up to our leader. Our leader on pit road, folks, for the last time today. That's going to give the lead up to Dennis. We're all going to be second, Pierre third, Miguel fourth. So JC Nebrega, our leader on pit road. Let's see what he does here. It looks like going to be a 4-tire change, I'm sure. Yes, sir. 4 tires and fuel for Nebrega, and he's away. That's going to put him back in about 9th right now. And he is going to get passed up by Michael. Michael just barely passes Nebrega. So Nebrega is going to have to work hard to get up there with Michael. But let's get up here. Rawls going to be showed as our new leader. Does get scored as leading that lap. So all these guys making their final pit stops of the day. Coming down to it here, folks. Going to be 25 to go here before much longer. Alright, staying out. So far he's staying out. Right behind him, Miguel in second place, 1.8 seconds behind him. Evan way back here, 6.2 seconds behind the leader in third. Bronislav in fourth. Those four the only ones left on the lead lap. I don't believe any of them guys have pitted yet. We'll keep an eye on Rawl. He may be the first one to take the pit road. I don't know. Of them four. These guys are off a pit sequence, so I don't believe they've got enough to make it to the end. Because they've been out here for quite a while. Miguel falls back just a little bit further now, about 2 seconds behind the leader. These guys still making no inclination of coming down pit road. I'll go back and check on a couple of guys here. First one a lap down, Michael running in fifth, 1 lap down. When those guys all pit, that's going to put him right in the lead. Mario in second, or excuse me, sixth. Now gets passed up by JC Nebrega. So Nebrega working his way to get up to Michael. So when them front ones pit, that'll put them two right into battle position to battle this thing out for the win. Let's get back up to our leader because Rawl still has not made any move to come down pit road for his final pit stop. I don't know if he's got enough. I don't think he's got enough to make it. But you know, I've had bigger surprises than this, folks. And he is coming down pit road. Rawl coming down pit road. This will be his final pit stop of the day, and that's going to give the lead up to Miguel. Miguel going to lead for the first time today. Wanted to stay out there and get them bonus points. And that does put Michael back on the lead lap. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but I guess he was ahead of the leader or something. But that puts him at the tail end of the lead lap, him and JC Nebrega. And Michael's going to have a mirror full of Nebrega here in just a few more laps. Trying to watch and see when Miguel's going to come down pit road. 20 laps to go here, folks. It's coming down to the end. Has Miguel got enough fuel to make it? Or has he got to pit one more time? Evan in second, 5.2 seconds back. Michael in third. Now he is 26 seconds back. Really not too far ahead of our leader. Nebrega, fourth place, not far ahead of the leader. Actually, the leader is pretty much right behind him. But Miguel out here, man, oh man. I don't know. Coming to 18 to go this time, folks. Does he have enough to make it? And caution out on the track. Oh, Pierre into it. No. After having such a good run today, let's go back and take a look. Doggone it, Pierre. Oh, man. Punching bag. Pierre being the punching bag here today. And it looks like he may be going to get into it again here. These guys, the 32 just pile driving him. That would be Dennis. Don't know exactly why or what happened there, but that was, we're going to rewind this back a little ways further and see what happened here on the back stretch as well, because actually we're going to go back here to Dennis and watch this whole thing transpire here, because these guys coming out of 1 and 2 were into it. A lot of banging and beating on each other here coming out of the turn. It looks like Dennis didn't have anywhere to go. Pierre got a little bit squirrely coming out of 2, and Dennis had to check up a little bit. And then going into turn 3 and 4, it looks like Pierre goes down low, Dennis goes down low, and Pierre may have gotten just a tick on the loose side catching that apron, and that puts Dennis right into the back of him and goes on by. So, wow. A little bit of turn of events here. This is going to catch up a lot of folks to the front of the field. Evan on pit road. This is going to give the lead. No, the leader's coming down now. Wow. Holy smokes. All right, Michael wanting to change tires here. It's going to be just a short run. He knows he's good on new tires, and that's probably what it's going to take to stay out ahead of Nebrega. But it looks like Nebrega's going to beat him off a pit road. We're all staying out. No, Rawl did a 2-tire change, excuse me. Miguel going to be second. Nebrega third. And Michael fourth. This puts a few of them back on the lead lap, though. We got 9 on the lead lap. Excuse me. We'll have about 14 of them on the lead lap once all them lap cars go around when they get to 1 to go. But Rawl going to be showed as our leader. And Rawl coming down pit road now. I guess he did not do a pit change. or pit stop, excuse me. So that's going to put Miguel in the lead. And he's got three fast guys right behind him there. Nobrega, Michael Gokolinski, and Albert going to be 1, 2, 3 right behind Miguel. Can he hold them off? They're going to have probably about a 13-lap shootout to the end here, folks. Let's see, and this is caution number 7. We've had 15 lead changes up front. I want to thank you all for tuning in here today at MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate all you viewers. And I'm kind of thinking about we may be starting to broadcast up to Hitbox. You will get a link. I will make sure that Hugo does give everybody a link to it. And I think we're going to start because we're just having too many problems with YouTube right now until they get that straightened out. Whatever their problem is, I have no clue. And we'll get everything straightened out eventually. But I won't leave you out without a live broadcast. Sorry about today. Just YouTube decides to drop me for whatever reason. They just dropped the connection, and when I tried to reconnect, it says something about wrong server. It did that to me last night as well, so oh well. Their loss is your gain. You'll get better viewing anyhow. I'll push more frames and I'll have a better bit rate. You'll have a clearer picture. It'll be a whole lot better viewing. I can't push quite as much up to YouTube. They only allow you so much. And you have to set it to their settings, and which is, I think, a bunch of bull, but whatever. Alright, ready to go back green flag racing here, folks. Pace car about to duck onto pit road, and it does. Hopefully this is the final green flag here for European Stock Car Championship. Green, green, green. Raw with a great start. Michael already on the inside of JC, trying to take up that second spot, and he does. And look at these guys racing it up now. Evan into the mix of it. Evan on the inside of JC. JC hung up on the high side, can't get down. Would love to get down on that low line, and now he clears Evan and goes into third. And in the meantime, Michael working over the back bumper of Raw, pushes Raw up the hill just a touch. Raw closes a door on him. 12 laps to go here, folks. Getting good. Raw comes down and slams the door. Oh, Michael gets into him. And that's going to bring out another caution here, folks. As we're going to go back and take a look at that. Them two racing hard, and it looked like Raw just come down to block him. Michael had the line right there. Raw comes down in front of him going into turn 3, wiggles a little bit. Michael gets into him, sends Raw into the wall, and when he checks up, JC Nobrega gets on by. Unfortunate for him, I'm telling you. That brings out another caution here, folks. But that's going to put Michael in the lead. Wow, what a turn of events, huh? Now the question is does... Yes, he has a ton of damage on the front of that car, folks. Oh, ton of damage, and he is not going to be as fast as he was out there in clean air. He could overheat. I don't know, man. JC Nobrega right there behind him, and I don't know. We're going to have to. This is going to be a heck of a battle, I believe. Well, we'll have to see if he's got enough to stay out ahead of JC. Albert right there, Evan in third, Rawl now back to fifth. And I don't really see much damage. Let's go back and take a look at Rawl's car. It would be on the back of it, I'm sure. I don't really see any damage. I don't see any. A little bit on that right front corner where he did tap the wall, but Rawl could be fast too and could get back by Michael. I don't know. Going to be interesting to find out. We're going to be at 9 to go this time by, folks. 9 more circuits around here. Well, I think tempers are probably a little bit warm down there. I really don't want to go down and talk to anybody right now, but I don't want to like rub a little salt in the wound or anything like that. So we'll just let it go. See what's going to happen here to the end. We're getting close. We'll talk to the top 3 at the end of the race. All right, 8 more laps. And it looks like the lights are off on the pace car. They're going to be doubling up. Nobrega going to be starting on the outside of Michael. And we know Michael's not going to be as fast as he was with all that damage on the front. And we've got some fast guys in behind him. So how's he going to keep them guys at bay? I don't know. We'll have to see just how fast he is, huh? Doubling up here, getting ready for the green. Michael Gokolinski bringing him to the line. Okay, pace car dives onto pit road. Michael brings him down. Waiting on the green. Green is out. Here we go. What's he got for these guys? He dives it to the outside. Oh, we got a spin down across the grass already, folks. No caution yet. And these front 2 gonna battle it out. Look like everybody that wrecked there did not bring the caution out, and there you go. Nobrega on the inside of Michael. Michael with a lot of damage, and Nobrega trying to get the lead away from him. And it looks like he may have him. Michael with that damage on the nose has slowed him up just enough. He's still pretty fast, but Albert's starting to close up on him. That's for third. Michael comes down and closes the door on Albert. And I heard somebody hit the wall there. Michael staying right on the back of our leader, JC Nobrega. Coming to the line, going to be 4 more circuits, folks. Albert now on the inside of Michael for second place, and he takes it away from Michael. Michael knows he's got damage. He could be suffering from engine damage right now and slowing up. It looks like maybe that's what's going on because, man, he has really slowed off the pace. Albert now looking to see if he can capitalize on this and get up there and battle it up with JC Nobrega. 3 more laps to go, folks. JC Nobrega out front. Just what he wanted to see. He's led 41 laps right now. Michael's led 116, but he has fallen by the wayside. Way back here, about to lose third to Pierre. Pierre, as good as he is up on that high side, goes by Michael easily on the high side. So Michael falling backwards. But let's get back up front as Nobrega still trying to bring it to the line here. Next time by, you're going to get the white flag. Okay, white flag is in the air, folks. One more circuit around here. Albert in second, Pierre third. Fausto now gets by. Michael has fallen clear back to 7th, so he is definitely suffering from engine damage, I'm sure. But coming out of the turn right here, JC Nobrega going to bring it to victory lane today off of turn 4. Looking at victory lane. There he is, taking the checkered flag, JC Nobrega. What a finish. Not what we expected, but man, what a finish, huh? We will definitely get down here and chat with him. Whew, what a race. I'm telling you, folks. We'll give them a second here for them to clear the air. Everybody giving JC a congratulations, a well-deserved congratulations. Man, he drove his heart out today. What a finish, folks. What a finish. JC Nobrega winning here at Charlotte this week for this European Stock Car Championship. Let's get down here and talk to him. JC Nobrega, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Wow, JC, what a way to finish the race. You just powered it around here. You had to have drove your heart out today. How does this victory, man, it's got to be just pumping you up right now. How do you feel about this victory today?
I feel happy so much for the victory. This is fun. And thank you guys. Thank you, my teammates, my sponsors. Trestmaster and Set Contabilidade, and I feel good.
Well, there was a lot of good racers there at the beginning. Michael gave you the great battle there all the way to the end. He was definitely the class of the field, leading 116 laps today, but you led the last one, the most important one. Congratulations on your victory here today. Anybody else you want to say hello to or give a thank you out to? JC, you still there?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, and my teammate, my team, Javier, Albert, and my sponsors, Testmaster, Set Contabilidade, and, thank you guys, thank you, good race, and thanks for all for great race.
Okay, thank you, JC, and congratulations on a great win here today, and thanks for talking with us.
Thank you, man.
Albert, you got a copy. Number 93, Albert, do you have a copy, sir?
I believe not.
Okay, Pierre, do you have a copy?
He just left.
All right, I guess nobody wants to be interviewed after the race. Okay, well, great race, everybody. Congratulations to our winner, JC Nobrega. Man, that was just an awesome race to watch. Just amazing. So congratulations to everybody out there for a great race. Thanks. Okay, we're going to run down through the results here real quick, and we'll get the heck out of here. JC Nobrega, we had 8 cautions anyhow, 18 lead changes. JC Nobrega coming home the victor here today. Albert in second, Pierre third, Fausto fourth, Marcus fifth, Danny in sixth, Michael finishing back in seventh after leading 116 laps. Man, that's heartbreaking for him. Bronislav eighth, Dennis in ninth, Zavi in 10th, Evan in 11th, Mr. M 12th, Mario 13th, Rawl in 14th, Anton in 15th, Lewis 16th, Rick Timmis in 17th, Sean Ambrose 18th, Miguel in 19th, Javier in 20th, Klaus Winther in 21st, Hugo finishing 22nd, a couple laps down, Vitz Solomon in 23rd, Lucas Bula, man, what terrible thing happened to him there, catching it and wrecking his car, finishing 24th. Augustin in 25th. James Lehman 26th. Dennis Sherp, in 27th. Rainan in 28th. Julian in 29th. Lucas in 30th. And that rounded out the field. All right, well, again, congratulations to our winner, JC Nobrega. And that'll wrap it up for this week here at Charlotte for the European Stock Car Challenge. See you here in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching us here at MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate all of you viewers. And like I said, we may be moving to Hitbox after another fiasco on YouTube. Thanks for watching.